Does that have all my notes?
No, that's my notes.
You can tell my handwriting
my
is
notes.
Korvis.
No, it's mine.
It's my notes.
Here also, it has no
Korvis, taken enough from my people, okay? Don't take my notes too.
Don't tell me what to do.
What's up, nerds? Welcome to Legends Rerolled, a TTRPG podcast where we roleplay through classic stories. For our second season, we are roleplaying through Lewis Carroll's Alice's Adventures in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass. I'm Celine Trella, your DM, and going around the table, we have Ted Sikora playing Korvus.
Do you guys know that the 100 folds in a chef's hat is supposed to wrap the 100 different ways to cook an egg?
Huh!
Wow.
Learned something new today.
Yeah.
Monica Galarza as Stevie Harrington.
I was not prepared for that knowledge. I was not prepared for that.
Sean Dougherty as Quip Buttfore.
Did you guys know that purple is a mental construct and does not exist?
What?
There's no such thing as purple.
Get out of here. Then what's Korvis?
Not green.
Oh, shit.
That really fits him, though. So.
And last but not least, Jake DiBlasi playing Malcolm Glass.
Yeah, did you guys know smell is particulate?
Didn't we? All right, last time our party waited on a very convenient line to get into a party. It moved you as you slept. It took care of everything. They had to lie past some spiders to gain entry, and they met some odd party goers that helped them gain some information. We're picking up mid-party where Mal and Korvis are sitting at the card table with a jackalight and a rather important-looking broodkin.
Ooh.
Stevie, where did you end up after all this? Are you at the table?
Well, I had given the things
to Korvis,
who joined at the table with Mal, and then I think I kind of scurried my way, not right next to Quip, but like a little off area from him, far enough that I wasn't really catching all of his conversation with the Dormouse, but I'm also trying to pay attention to like fucking everything that's happening. Yeah. Cool. So I'm nearby, but not really. It wasn't really taking in his conversation.
Cool.
Celine,
yes.
Can you review the rules again for me?
The rules of etiquette?
The rules of etiquette for me.
Yeah, I got like half of them.
I did
got
not.
them all.
Something about curtsying.
I will give you one more quick run through.
Please, thank you.
You are only supposed to speak with someone once you have cheersed them. Mm-hmm. A sneeze must always be answered with "and also with you." One must never pour one's own tea. Should the Hatter thank you for anything, you must curtsy and say, "You're welcome, your madness." Everyone cheers at 6 o'clock. If she thanks you for joining her or for being here today, that means you are dismissed.
I got cheers equals talk, sneeze equals also with you, no pour own tea, and Hatter thank you, welcome your madness. That's what I got to write down.
That's pretty good. That's like 90% of it.
The broodkin who is sitting by you all picks up a teapot from the ground nearby and pours everyone a cup.
Oh, great.
So like, I'll pour in for them as well.
He holds up his cup.
Cheers.
And then he kind of you notice him side-eyeing you. And he stands up, picks up his cup of tea and gives you a little cheers.
Yeah, sure. Chink.
Chink. Follow me.
Okay.
And he leads you away from the table.
All right.
Mal, you are left alone at the table.
I am left alone at the table for now.
You can get up and move around if you want.
No, I think I'll just sit here quietly with my tea.
So can we see the Hatter's table from here? Is it out with everyone else, or is it in a separate area?
You see, so where the tree is, the roots of the tree kind of lift up a bit to kind of create almost like a pavilion underneath.
Okay.
And you see a larger, more filled up and kind of raucous table separated under there from everything else around. Everything else is outside of the tree roots.
Are there guards or anything kind of keeping people away from that table until you're called?
You don't see any visible guards, no. Make a perception check for me.
Not so good. 10.
Cool. All right. Yeah. You see a tree and you see a table underneath.
Can I see that the Hatter is there?
You don't know what the Hatter looks like, so you're not able... There is a person with a large hat.
I'm going to kind of make my way over to the tree roots and sort of see what I can...
Before you do that,
Okay.
While you were still over in the area with Mal and all of them,
Okay.
the Jackalight that was sitting with them,
Okay.
as he is hopping by and you kind of are making your way toward the tree and your paths cross, he sees you and his eyes open wide. And he goes, Peter? Bring it in! It's good to see you! My goodness! How did it turn out for your Toplander then? Your eyes are different from last time.
Yes. No, I'm not Peter. I'm Stevie.
And he kind of raises an eyebrow.
And she says, I'm sorry, you called me Peter. So you know Peter?
I knew him.
How did you know him?
Ah, well, he came through here with the Toplander.
Which Toplander?
It was back when the old Hatter was still in regime.
Ah, okay. Peter's actually my brother.
Oh, you don't say!
Yes, that's why we look alike. Different eyes, though. I've actually not heard from him in a very long time. I'm actually wondering what might have become of him. Do you know about how long this was ago? I know the old Hatter.
Well,
I'm
it's
not
always
sure how
been
long the new
6,
Hatter-
so...
Yeah.
Can't.
Yeah, true.
He was
true.
here around 6 o'clock on the 4th. And
Helpful.
he was talking about going to the Checkered Mountains to become a pawn in the Borderlands. Trying to get a Toplander to a queen position, from what I...
What did his Toplander look like?
Oh, she was, older, not a child. Darker hair, female. Name began with an L? Lori? No, Lloyd? Lola? Lorena. Yes.
And you said he was going to the Checkered Lands?
Checkered Mountains.
Checkered Mountains.
Yes.
Sorry. Checkered.
They surround the Borderlands. Not to get confused with the Borderlands.
Much more violent.
Exactly. A lot more guns.
Okay.
I would have so much fun there.
Yeah, that would, you could.
So how did you know my brother? How did you interact
he
when you
came to
last
tea.
spoke to him? Okay.
The Toplander, and he kind of like stares off for a bit. She was looking for someone. A relation of some sort?
Lorena was looking for...
She was very cross with the Hatter.
Do you know why?
Couldn't say.
Gotcha. And you, how did you come to be around here?
Oh, I was the companion of the old Hatter. I am the March Hare.
Oh, pleasure to meet you.
Yes, and he gives a little bow.
I curtsy back. Okay, so of the old Hatter, so you're no longer...
No, the new Hatter doesn't like me very much.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. She came in with her own companion, so my place got kind of taken. Her companion is the White Rabbit.
Oh, the White Rabbit.
Yes.
The one over there with the...
He's kind of like her secretary. He's in charge of keeping everything in order.
Gotcha. He seems a little stressed out.
Yeah.
Was that your experience in the same position?
Only once it became 6 o'clock always.
Oh, how did that happen?
The Hatter's clock got broken.
Ah, right. Yes. When
everything
when
was
one...
well, and then the new Hatter came in, and then there was some altercations, and then the clock got broken, and then I lost my place at the table.
Oh, did the Hatter blame you?
Who's to say? It was so long ago.
Oh, so it was a long time ago. Okay, all right.
No.
No, it was at 6 o'clock on the 4th.
Yeah.
Oh, got it. Well,
Of course.
of course.
I know what
Okay.
time it is.
What a horse, but of course.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for the information. It was a pleasure to meet you, and I hope this all gets sorted out soon.
See? And then the clock dings out 6 o'clock.
Cheers!
Everybody cheers!
She cheerses the Jackalight, I guess,
Yep.
before continuing on her way.
And
You
the
wanna click?
the clock strikes 6. Everybody cheers. You hear a call from that table underneath the roots. Go, rearrange! Everybody gets up and starts running. You also hear over the commotion, you hear another voice call out, right, numbers 13, 27, 18, 2, 26, 13. I already said 13. 14, 6. It's your turn.
Oh, that's me!
Oh,
I hold
that's
up my
all of
ticket
us.
like I won a lottery or like a raffle.
Yep.
Oh, that's me! I'm 2! I'm 2, guys! I'm 2. Everybody move! Because everyone's in my way. And then I go through and I go there.
I grab onto his waistcoat. Whoop.
Whoop. And you guys all head up, and you get to go sit at the big table underneath the roofs.
What's going on with me and this other dude when he called me off to the side?
Oh,
before
right, I forgot about that. We're gonna sidebar for
Backtrack.
Yeah.
Backtrack.
Rewind.
Backtrack.
Oh, as we're backtracking, can I send Philip to go with Korvis?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
So before you all head up to the Hatter's table, Korvis, you were pulled off to the side. We'll say this was happening at the same time as Stevie was having her conversation with the March Hare. And the guy kind of leads you off to the side. And he says, I am happy to see another of the Brutkin. Has Her Majesty sent you to help with the mission?
The Russian agent.
Yeah, I know. Napoleon Kobold over here. And I'll say,
I am...
I was going to say, yeah, what's, I don't think I caught your name before.
Well, first off, you said yes, so deception.
Oh, yeah. Did I say yes? Well, whatever, it's fine.
Well, I heard a yeah, but that might just been Ted, getting into...
That was Ted.
So you didn't
Into the voice?
cheers first.
Well, we cheers before we talked at the table.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, fine.
And then he called.
All right, so yeah, we can skip over that. You asked his name.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or his title, I guess.
Yes. I am Corporal Leek E. Butkins.
Gotcha.
The Corporal
The-
Leaky Butkins.
Dibs on that title if we get to pick.
All right.
How do I want to respond? I'm not very good at lying. So, you know what? I'll just be like, hey, you know what?
Roll a deception versus his insight.
Okay, I am going to, I don't know if it's going to make a big difference, but I'm going to try it. I'm going to expend one of the charges from my item to grant myself advantage on a charisma check.
Nice.
So as you get that feeling of connection that you've had before with the egg,
Yes.
you feel it kind of reinforce your, you know it,
Okay.
with a little oomph behind it.
All right, let's see if we can beat...
A little chutzpah.
No, we couldn't beat
Little
the
chutzpah?
18, so we'll stick with just the 18. Unless I can guide myself.
Sure. Yeah,
Great.
If you want to, why not?
Well, I do. I do want to. Cool. E22.
Cool. He gives kind of a gnarly, because his teeth are gross, grin. And he's like, yes. Her Majesty would of course send help for Corporal Leaky Butkins. We are very close, you know.
Oh, that's great. Good news.
So, have you been debriefed on the mission?
No, I'm not. I'm here for reinforcements.
Well, keep it on the down low, for it is one of Her Majesty's secrets.
Well, you know it, always.
But, as I said, we are best friends, so she tells me everything.
Lucky. So lucky.
I am on the hunt for a Whisperkin
Oh,
named Skilvix.
what a weird name.
Yes, da.
Yeah, what did they do that sent such a esteemed corporal after them?
And he kind of like puffs
Yeah.
up when you say that. They are guilty of conspiring against Her Majesty.
No.
They were found with intent to harm the Jabberwocky.
Why would they do that?
And, worst of all, they are guilty of theft from Her Majesty.
Oh, no. What did they steal?
Very much on the hush-hush until they are
Yes, of
found.
course. Yeah, no, we don't want anybody to know.
May I meld with you?
Yes, thank you for asking consent.
And he kind of reaches out a hand and puts it on your head, and you get visions of a dark room with many.
So many.
With
So specific.
right?
So much.
With many Jabberwocky eggs.
Oh, no.
In the center of this room, you see some sort of diagram, pentagram, some sort of like spell stuff happening in the middle of this room. And you see the Jabberwocky itself chained up and bound in this space.
Not cool, bro.
And in your brain, you hear his voice go, Her Majesty is going to use the power of the Jabberwocky to hatch many new ones before the old one dies.
Oh, boy.
To increase might and protection of Wonderland.
Is she expecting some kind of incursion? Do we know why she needs so much power? Not that I'm questioning it at all, but I'm just curious. It's a lot of power.
Yeah, and that is, like, unnatural.
Okay.
Like, the routine is you find the egg, the new one hatches when the old one dies.
Right.
There has never been more than one Jabberwocky in Wonderland.
Got it.
So this is, like, unprecedented for, like, what does it mean for the Broodkin? Who do they follow at that point?
Right, yeah.
It throws the natural order off by that.
Yeah.
Now, I am privy to Her Majesty's innermost secrets.
Wow. So impressive. That's what it must come from being a corporal. I get it.
But I do not know what the purpose of this is for. It is something personal to Her Majesty.
Well,
But Her Majesty is all grace and kindness and would never do anything to harm the Broodkin.
right. Praise be.
Under her eye.
And when he is showing you those visions of the eggs and that room, you internally and in your brain feel a very strong and potent sense of sadness, pain, and anger.
Got it.
And as this guy is kind of prattling on and, you know, bloviating,
Yeah.
building himself up, bragging about how important he is,
Sure, of course.
in your brain you hear, "Save them."
Okay. Well, there's a direction. We love that. Oh, man, that's a lot to take in. No, listen, I understand why they send reinforcements. That's a lot. There's a lot
is a
going
lot.
on.
So,
So you said she's close, though.
who?
Well, you said you're close. I'm sorry, you're close to catching.
No, I am close to Her
Oh,
Majesty.
to Her Majesty. I
We're
thought you
best
were-
friends.
I
I am
see.
looking
I'm-
for Skilvix.
Correct.
I
I
was
thought you
last
were
seen
close to catching
fleeing
them.
the desolate.
I've seen fleeing desolate. This is. You're an excellent debriefer.
Oh, thank you. I have had many practice. I went from corporeal to corporal. Big step up, lots of responsibilities.
I mean, I could tell. Look at your coat.
And he like kind of like shakes and you hear like metals clink and clank and shine in the light.
If only
Like,
one
yes,
could
yes,
have
very
a coat like
impressive.
that. That is so impressive.
Yes, they will tell stories and legends of
Oh, I'll
Corporal
spread the
Leaky
word.
Butkins.
Your name, your title, just like I'm gonna let everybody I know that I know this really cool guy, Corporal.
That's right. You spread it around. Spread the Leaky Butkins.
I mean, what else would you do?
What else would you do with it? Yeah?
Get it, totally.
Cannot keep it hidden.
No, it's hard. The
Everyone
leaking-
will see.
It's always out there. Everybody sees it.
So have you seen the Skilvix or have any information I may go off of?
No, you know what? I'd heard from somebody basically that there was theft. That's what I heard too. So that's kind of making its rounds outside of just us. So I think other people are learning about that, but I don't know what that means.
Very good, very good. Where did you hear this information?
Some lizard or something. I don't know.
Ah, it's always a Bill.
Yeah, that was his name, Bill. Yeah.
Very good. Right, well, comrade. Wander around party. See if you can find more information.
You got it, buddy.
We will meet back at Spout at 6 o'clock.
Oh, I think my number just got called. I'll be back.
And you join the rest of your party to go to the Hatter's table.
Let me clinky clink for a minute. I want another gummy. Everybody shut up.
Shut
You danced around lion there real nice, Ted.
I know.
I was listening for it.
I know what this ain't my first rodeo.
No, I know. I was impressed.
You all approach the table as its current occupants leave. You arrive at the table. The dormouse joins you.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, great.
You see a flamingo with fishnets.
Hot.
And a person with a very long neck. Normal body. Normal proportions. Just really long giraffe-like neck.
Oh,
Cool. Oh, is eye to eye?
With you?
Yeah.
Yeah!
Oh! That's so cool. I've never been able to look someone in the eye before without, like, hurting my neck.
Are you saying that to them?
Yeah.
Oh!
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
What's your name? Oh, Clinkies! Clinkies! Oh,
And he, like,
cheers.
Does a quick glance up at the table. He's like,
Okay, I don't think she caught it.
No, we're good.
We're not there yet.
What's your name?
Thomas.
Thomas, good to meet you. Quip.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm Thomas Snake.
Thomas Snake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Friends call me Snake.
Do they?
Yeah.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
All right, Snake.
Well, there was this one bird
Yeah.
that thought I was a snake trying to eat her eggs
Uh-huh.
because of my long neck.
Yeah.
That's where the name came from.
Okay.
And,
You just kept it
just kind of stuck.
because that bird said it.
You can call me Thomas if you want. I really don't mind.
Okay.
Or Snake.
Snake.
Cool.
Let's go meet up.
What's your name?
Quip, I mentioned that.
Oh. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shall we to tea?
Oh, God, yes.
and you guys approach the table. You all Wonderlandians just see like a human. They all look the same to you.
Yeah. Duh.
Mal, you see roughly like a 14-year-old looking girl
No.
with blonde hair,
Okay.
blue eyes,
Okay.
and she breaks into a big smile, and she's like, "Welcome, everyone. Please take your seats."
This is not Mallory.
No.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
Cool.
I will curtsy and say
I
thank you,
offer a
Your
Clinkies
Madness.
to her.
She picks up and clinkies.
Thank you so much for the invitation, Your Madness.
Oh, you're very welcome. Yes, I am the Mad Hatter. Oh, thank you.
Sure, yes, of course.
Thank you. And you all are?
My name is Quip Buttfore.
Oh, what's a Buttfore?
For pooping, silly. Huzzah!
Delightful.
How
yes.
droll.
How very droll.
Oh.
And also with you.
And also with you.
I love proper manners. This would be a good party.
Do I have tea in my cup currently?
No,
Okay.
Does she have tea in her cup?
Yes.
Ooh, that's the best question.
she does currently.
Okay.
She does currently. Okay. Yeah, we all pour each other tea.
Yes.
Beautiful. There's
I
a beautiful.
include the dormouse.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, thank you very much. Quick.
Clinkies. So good to see you again, the dormouse.
Yes. So I will do clinkies with.
Clinkies.
Clinkies.
Are you all enjoying your time at my party?
Everybody at the table.
Clinkies.
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 I was gonna say, don't actually clink the just like shake the marbles around. It sounds like clinkies.
It's just like we could get Clinkies in post.
We can get clinkies in post.
I
It's
guess
really
we
fine.
could.
Oh. She looks at her wrist, and you see there's nothing there. But she goes, "Time's here. Knives up!" She calls out to everybody, and she lifts up like a steak knife up into the air.
Cool, I do too.
I also do.
We all do. Yeah.
And you see her other hand pull what looks like the top of a spoon from a cup, but it's a bubble wand.
Oh,
And she blows up a series of bubbles, and you see it is filled with like a swirling gas. And they all float up, and she's like, "This will be fun if this is your first time." And you see from the canopy above, birds descend and pop the bubbles, and then immediately pass out and fall. And it's just thunk, 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 thunk. Some of your knives are impaled with birds. And she's like, lovely food. And she puts it down and starts ripping it apart and just,
oh hell yeah.
Thank you, Your Madness.
you're very well. I love the politeness. That's so good.
I start
Well,
housing murder.
thank you all for being such wonderful guests at my party.
Oh, I think, does that mean we have to leave?
No.
No.
You're welcome, Your Madness. Right?
Yes, of course. And I curtsy.
I
curtsy.
Yes.
With
Yes.
my...
So from now on, just because we're going to make this like a fun little game that I'm going to do any, I'm going to do something and then I'm going to count down. 3, 2, 1.
Mm-hmm. If we don't do it.
If you don't do it, there might be some
thanked for your
consequences.
time. Just such a wonderful tea time.
Oh,
Yes,
yes,
absolutely.
yes. Now,
Yes, delightful.
you've been at one of my parties before, have you not?
I have not.
You
no.
have not?
I have not indeed. But I am delighted and thrilled to be here.
Oh, well, I'm so happy.
Yes.
You're here as well.
Thank you so much.
And you are?
Oh, I am Malcolm Glass.
Ah, Mal. Are you sure you weren't here before?
Achoo!
And also with you.
And also
And
with
also
you.
with you.
Thank you.
You know, I can say with complete honesty that I have been here on the 4th at 6.
On the 4th at 6. Well, aren't we all?
No, I get it.
Maybe you could be more useful than the last Malice.
I think that is quite possible. Thank you.
Let's hope at least. Oh dear, I'm out of tea.
I
Oh,
we pour the tea.
Everybody make a initiative
don't.
roll to
I
see
don't.
who gets there first.
I'm not going
Hell
to.
yeah.
I have a natural 20.
Wow.
A pristine 20.
Damn it.
My
Was that total
goodness.
31?
Yeah, 31.
She didn't even get the cup down before it
Nah,
was filled
no,
back
no.
up.
So that would be a 31 if we're doing initiative. It was a nat 20 plus 11.
Amazing. She's like, oh, right on top of it. Thank you very much.
Yeah, she's real quick.
You are welcome, Your Madness, and I curtsy.
So are you having a good tea time, Your Madness?
Yes. I mean, I always am. Well, that's not rightly so. I wish it wasn't so crowded all the time, but ever since the time got stuck at 6 and all the guests started showing up at once, well, it seems to be never ending. It's quite stressful.
That sounds like it would be really a bummer.
No time at all to go into the house or anywhere, really.
Yeah. So if your time was different, then you'd be freed up.
Oh, yes, and then I could go to the Queen's party. That would be the
Wouldn't
just the tits.
I was gonna ask if it was gonna be the tits. That's great. That's great. Where's this timepiece? The broken one.
Oh, and she reaches into her pocket and she holds out a pocket watch. The glass is shattered on it. There seems to be some sort of like white goop in it. And Stevie, you notice that this is no ordinary pocket watch.
Okay.
This is a traveler's timepiece.
Topside timepiece?
Yeah.
Okay.
And she's like, yes, ever since it was broken by the last... Well, who broke it last time? It was another Toplander. I don't quite remember who.
They all blur together after
They all
a while,
bled together
right?
after a while.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. But yes, and ever since then, it's been stuck. I tried to fix it. I tried to have another Toplander fix it, but she failed miserably.
Is that why there's is that a creme patissiere in there?
Oh, it's butter. Only the best butter, though.
Oh, obviously.
But I'm pretty sure there would have crumbs in there, because ever since then, the magic has been a little wobbly.
Aren't we all?
And you see the clock kind of like, and like you see little like sparks kind of like jump throughout and stuff like that, almost like it's like short circuiting.
Okay. If you would, could I take a look at it while we're here at this table?
Oh, sure.
So I would like to cast prestidigitation to try and clean out all the butter and all the crumbs.
Ooh. You prestidigitate and all of the butter and the crumbs that you can see vanish.
All right. Oh, hell yeah. That was a good start. Mr. Leaky Butthole, who...
Butkins?
Yeah, I was very close. He was the one that had the monocle, right?
Yes.
Okay, then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take off my monocle and like, it's got no lens in it, it's shattered, but I'm just like moving it back and forth towards the watch as if I'm like looking at something small. I'm like, oh, yeah, okay.
I've tried almost every method to fix it from the outside, but I think it's a job that's going to have to happen from the inside.
Of course.
Yeah.
That does make sense.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't suppose you guys have anything that could help you shrink. I'd make it worth your while.
Oh,
really?
no.
In what capacity?
Well, what are you searching for?
We have heard that in order to perhaps attend the Queen's party, which we would love to.
Oh, it's such an affair. Different suits show up, people from the provinces.
Yes.
It's a whole affair.
It's a who's who.
Oh.
Unfortunately, we are not yet who's, so we were hoping to acquire titles.
Oh, titles. Well, titles are a costly thing.
So is time.
Not.
We don't talk about time here.
Oh, I apologize.
We're in a fight.
You and time.
Yes.
Oh, yes. I know.
Well,
For a
right now
second, I
it's-
thought you meant you and me, and I was so scared. You seem so nice.
Oh, no, me and time. He is quite annoying.
Yes.
Sometimes he speeds up, and then other times it seems like he takes forever. You can barely keep him, and he flies, always.
Man, am I right? It's hard to find a good one these days.
And ever since he was stopped, I've been stuck here. So I'm quite cross with him right now.
I would be, if I were you.
Rude at dinner always comes back for seconds.
Exactly, you get it.
I do, yes.
As she takes a sip.
I take another sip, too.
Another sip. I'll fill up everybody else's glasses.
Well, would you say
cups.
this... and also
And
with
also
you.
with you.
Would you agree that these...
Thank you all so much.
that it would be...
Oh, you're welcome.
You're welcome, Your Majesty.
How are the flamingo and the dormouse and snake? Good old snake doing? They keeping up?
Snake is struggling because
His neck's
his head's so near the top that like the sound up there. You're very much paying attention. He seems very into his crumpet.
All right, good,
Snake
good.
is very much into
Hey,
his
if
crumpet.
he gets a
love a
whole
good
crumpet
crumpet.
out of this, he's doing okay.
Stevie's anxiety is going haywire right now.
And you hear the clock chime 6, and you hear the Hatter yell out, "Rearrange!" And she stands up, and
will
looks at you
stand
all,
up.
and then like Chinese fire drill.
Yep.
Yep.
Up,
And then sit back down.
Okay.
And then drink.
Cheers.
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 Good stuff. Love this tea. What is this?
Blue jasmine.
Love that. Such a vibrant color. You wouldn't
Yes.
expect.
Everything's colorful here. It makes the world brighter.
Done it just. Hell yeah. So, would a fixed timepiece be worth a title to your madness?
It could. A title for each. Or a title for one.
I don't know how it works, so I don't know how to answer that question.
Well, if a titled person were to attend Her Majesty's party, would they be allowed to bring an entourage?
It would be almost expected, wouldn't it?
A titled person would have an entourage.
Would have an
no?
entourage, yes, indeed.
Dibs turtle. It's a bad entourage joke.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
At least 2 people listening got a chuckle out of that.
Yes, I suppose. Well, I haven't been to the Queen's palace in quite a time, and it was not the most pleasant of places, but it didn't seem to have any sort of limit on entourage, so I suppose one titled person with an entourage could work as long as it was official.
So,
Let's get official.
What would make it official? Just
Let's do
imparting
it.
a
Oh,
title?
signing a document, of course.
Oh, okay. Well, all right.
Hell yeah. So yeah, do we have the beginnings of an accord?
I believe so. One title in exchange for fixing my timepiece.
Yeah.
Yes?
Oh, yes.
I agree to these terms.
yes, all courtesy.
Terms are acceptable.
Marvelous.
Yes.
And you see her give a little nod of her head. And I want everyone to make me a perception.
Can I do insight?
Yeah.
Oh, natural 20.
Oops.
Nice.
26.
9.
16.
23 insight.
Okay. As she bows her head, her top hat kind of topples off of her head for a second, and she quickly goes to grab and put it back on, and you see inside a name tag that says Alice. She pops it back on. So you have a means of shrinking then?
Yeah.
Indeed.
We do, right? I don't.
Mal does, yes.
Okay, you got this?
I do.
All right, cool. Hey, were you a top worlder once?
And her eyes kind of go like far off and misty and kind of like, I believe so once upon a time. But it was very dull up there.
Oh,
I've heard that about it.
Yeah. It's much more pleasant to be down here.
cool. No, I couldn't agree more.
It's certainly more colorful.
All right, hell yeah.
All right. Now,
Achoo!
And
also
also
with
with you. Yeah, so we're gonna get in there now.
Right.
all right. Now, when you go in, I want to be very clear. I do not want you to fix the time.
We're in a fight. All I need you to fix is the lunar cycle.
Okay.
Lunar cycle.
So make sure you go to the right area inside the clock.
Yeah, the lunar part.
Understood?
Indubitably.
Very well. And she pops the timepiece into the middle of the table.
Well,
So, like, are all of us going?
Well, we're not. Yeah, no, we're all going.
Well, you're all part of the deal, so I think you have
Okay,
to.
Like,
so
we're all
that's
going. We're
the
not splitting
idea
up.
here. Okay,
I'll
got
take
it.
my backpack off. I will open it up. I'll bust out the it's the eat me treat that I got originally.
And her eyes went. She's like, oh, I haven't seen one of those in ages.
I found it when I first got here.
I've been getting my shrinking and growing from the caterpillar, but he moved, so I have to find a new source now.
Yes. Do you know who makes the caterpillar shoes?
The caterpillar doesn't wear shoes.
Different caterpillars, obviously.
There are more than one.
Very well. And I
exhausting.
climb up on the table and I take the thing and I cut into fourths and then I eat one.
And as you stand up on the table, she's like,
I do the same.
I dance a jig as I shrink.
marvelous, marvelous.
Watch it.
Oh,
Because we're in the watch now.
yes, so you all
Watch your step.
There you go.
consumed the eat me cake and shrunk down to teeny tiny sizes and went through the crack in the pocket watch's face down, down, down into its inner mechanisms, which is where you find yourself now.
Just keep in mind sometimes when you're going into a whisper. At the
I know, it gets too quiet. I felt it. You go down, 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 down into the inner mechanisms. Is that better?
I loved it.
I mean, I feel like I've shrunk down into the mechanisms now.
Awesome. Awesome. Love that. At this point, we are going to enter, for all of our Baldur's Gate fans out there, turn-based mode.
Oh.
So everybody, roll initiative.
All right. 23.
22.
10.
Why'd you sound like
With such
frickin'
gusto.
Sumner from Gauntlet Legends right there?
Wow.
Amazing.
Why not?
So
an
our
warrior
turn-based
who's
order will
bad
go
people.
Stevie, Korvis, Mal, Quip.
What?
Buttfore!
But for why?
So you guys find yourself on, to you, a walkway kind of grid system with gaps in between. You are facing an entryway. So across, I'm trying to figure out the best way to describe this for like audio, you know?
Check out our Instagram
Check
for
out
a
our
visual.
Instagram for visuals. Someone please take a picture for visuals.
On it.
What?
What kind of sounds? Oh, it's not working right now. So
It
just
is
lie
not
there.
working right now.
quiet.
Occasionally you hear like something groan, a little of electricity,
A little grinding.
exactly. Before you is a circular pedestal that has a circle full of numbers, and on top of that another circle full of letters. Across the walkways, you can see a doorway that is closed off with a grate. And there is, you can't really make out what it is from where you are because it's kind of dark in here, but you can see something written on the side of that door. If you look around the room, you will notice that there are similar kind of doorways around the edges of this space. This is all a walkway.
It's like open walkway space,
yes.
like being in a factory or
Yes.
something up above, right?
Exactly.
Right, above all the gear
Yeah, so if you look through any
Okay.
of the gaps in the floor or the grating, you see complex like gears and clockwork and different things going on underneath you.
Okay.
And the pedestal, you said it has one circle with letters, one circle with numbers, right?
How many numbers and how many letters? Are there all the letters?
Yes, you see a full completed alphabet and numbers 1 through 26.
All right.
It's kind of cipher.
Some kind of cipher.
Some kind of cipher.
Almost like we're going to have to solve a puzzle of some kind.
It's possible.
Oh, I was just going to go over to the door and try and read the writing.
Cool. But it's not your turn, so you gotta wait.
Oh, I forgot we were in turn mode.
We're in
Thank you for
turn-based
reminding
mode.
me. I'm sorry.
You're welcome. So first up is Stevie. What would you like to do in this new space?
First, I think I'm going to try to use my eye for detail to do a investigation check as a bonus action
What are you investigating?
I'm going to investigate the circles.
Okay.
With the numbers and the letters.
And like the pedestal, that area?
Yeah, the pedestal area to see if I can decipher any clue about what we're supposed to do with it.
Cool.
I said investigation, right?
Mm-hmm.
17.
You see the top circle of letters has the ability to shift and move.
Okay.
The outer circle of numbers remains fixed.
Okay.
You will also find kind of tucked in the crevice between the two spaces, one could say in the liminal space, you find a piece of parchment.
Ooh, I take the piece of parchment.
Oh, good check.
Yeah,
Good check, bud. I would never have thought to do that.
And you open it up, and you see an older kind of crumpled piece of paper. There's some tea stains on it, like a very noticeable like teacup ring.
Okay.
You see written on it sections number 1 through 4, starting north, then clockwise around.
Where's north?
Yeah.
Underneath that, there is the number 1 with a colon. Next to it, H equals 1.
Okay. So
Wait, there's more.
Oh, there's more.
But
wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more. 2, colon.
Mm-hmm.
A equals 1. 3, colon.
There's a lot of colons.
I'm telling you, there's a lot of poop talk in this podcast. So 3 is R equals 1. And 4, colon, E equals 1.
Hair. Devious little laugh.
Mal, make a perception check.
Gladly. Turn-based, so I can't do guidance?
No, you cannot.
But I get an extra D4 because I'm great. It's the kind of human I am.
Oh, okay. I was like we all know you're great, Jake.
28.
But like...
No.
Human.
Mechanically, I am great, yeah.
28, good. So you see Stevie pull this out and kind of looking at it and stuff, and you peek over your shoulder and you recognize this handwriting.
Okay. Is it...
as the handwriting of your sister.
Okay. It's a clue. Mallory left this. She had tea here, obviously, and started figuring this out.
All right. Well, we know that
she had tea upstairs. At the tea party, I mean.
Yeah.
She wasn't in the clock when she had the tea.
Well, she might have. Well, this note is legible to us at this size, so she might have made it in here.
With tea?
I don't... It's the
Yo,
note.
your sister sounds so cool.
Thanks.
All right.
Thanks, yeah.
So,
Thank you.
Stevie, you used a thing to do that investigation check?
A bonus action.
It was a bonus action? Mm-hmm. Okay, so you have used your bonus action. You have your movement and your action.
Do we know which way's north yet?
No. So that was going to be one piece that I was working out, and also the sections 1 through 4.
Mm-hmm.
Like, is there anything denoting where sections 1, 2, 3, 4? Like, are there any
nothing
numbered areas?
immediately obvious from where you were standing?
The doors, maybe? There's writing in the shadows on the doors to each area.
There is writing on the doorways.
4 doorways. Also, we're not in specific danger yet.
No, we're in general danger.
General danger, yes.
Well, Wonderland danger.
Yeah.
Just generally a sense of danger.
That's why I'm debating if I want to turn it to H or if I want to go and investigate the door first. I don't know which is going to be more useful.
We start north. We don't know that section 1 is north.
True.
Right? Because we have sections 1 through 4, and then starting north clockwise.
Do I have anything that would tell me where north is?
You got a
there's
time
a special...
traveler's...
Oh.
You have a time
Well, I have a
traveler's
topside
firewatch.
timepiece, but that doesn't...
Does it?
Does it have a compass?
I'm asking you.
You look at your timepiece.
Yeah, I look at my
and
timepiece.
you see that there is a compass.
Oh, okay. Look at that.
Hell yeah.
It's
Guys, I got a compass.
It's like a Magic Adventurer's watch. I figured it would have to tell you which way to go.
It's got. I'll remind you. It has a compass. It has a like a moon cycle. It has.
Oh right. Okay.
The actual time. It has like planet alignments. It has a weird magic line that you're not quite sure what that does.
Did you say lion or line?
Line.
Gotcha.
And does this fix the lunar cycle, which is what we're actually here to do?
True.
Or are we trying to fix
She doesn't want us
time?
to fix the time.
No,
right.
because they're fighting.
Sean is assuming that the different rooms would enable us to fix different things. That's like what I'm operating off of at the moment until we get more evidence.
Right.
So I'm thinking like maybe we get through a door to fix a certain part of the watch. It's just where I'm at so far.
All right, first I'm going to check out my timepiece compass and determine where north is.
You pull it out, and you see, it's working. Things are ticking. Things are moving. As you take it out of your pocket and more into this space, it kind of like hums like a little bit. Like, oh, it's waking up. It's been a while since you've interacted with it.
Mm-hmm.
And you see the compass circle kind of start swiveling, moving.
Okay.
Moving.
Right.
And when it settles, the direction you are facing is west. West.
What kind of compass you reading, Ryan?
Shall I go ahead and turn the dial to H?
I would say first
Or
check
wait.
the doorways.
Yeah, let's go to the
Okay.
north doorway and see
All right,
what
yeah. I'll
we
make
got.
my way over to the doorway then.
Next up, we have Korvis. What's your move?
Let's see. I don't know where the doorway is, so I can get to here.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you'll reach it. Are you going to make an investigation?
Yeah, is that the check? Is that investigation?
Yes,
Sure.
it would be an investigation, and this will be your action.
Got it. Ooh, that's a 19 on the die.
Hell
so
yeah.
that makes it a 24.
Nice. So it's hard to see because it's kind of in this worn metal, but you see imprinted engraved. Thank you. Engraved by this door is 8/11/25/23. Just add a slash after everyone. I'm not going to say addition. 16, 5, 11, 10.
As a bonus action, I will retap into that telepathic link to Malcolm, and I'll just without warning, because it's a bonus action to do it, I'll just be like, 8, 11, 25, 23, 16, 5, 11, 10. That's what it says on the door over here.
Okay.
And that's the end of my turn.
That's the end of your turn. Amazing.
Okay.
Next is Mal.
Okay. All right.
It occurs to me that I just up and dipped and didn't say anything to anybody.
That's okay.
You
look.
Like, I looked at the paper, I looked at my timepiece, and I left.
Yeah.
Shit happens.
Typical rabbit.
Okay.
We're quiet folk. We don't say much.
Yeah. Sneaky. Okay. Okay. And that's west.
I guess.
Yes.
I don't know.
Okay.
I shout back, yes!
Yes. Okay. West.
yeah.
So I pull out my notebook and I write down those numbers with a W there.
Okay.
Philip, go help Stevie. And Philip flies off to go give Stevie the help action.
All right. So, Stevie, you got Swan Buddy with you.
Yep, he
Sup,
lands on your
dude?
shoulder and he like lights up multicolor so you can see better. He's like a reading lamp.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah. All right, as a team, I don't want to spread out too much. How you doing, Quip? Good?
Yeah, I'm doing great.
Great, cool. I'm going to move about equidistant between Korvis and Stevie, and I'm just going to be like, okay, we have this as a team. We're in a pocket watch. It's not working. We're going to fix the moon.
Yeah, that's us.
Right?
out.
That's us. And I'm just gonna focus on the moon, and then light is gonna coalesce like moonlight from my swan necklace, and it's gonna shine out at the three of you, and I'm gonna cast aid on you guys, so everybody gets 5 plus their maximum hit points.
Hell yeah.
Oh, nice.
And then I'm gonna spend the rest of my time writing down the numbers.
Okay, beautiful. Next up is Quip.
I am going to move to the south door. I'm going to take the dash action to get over there. Can I, with my dark vision, can I read this door?
Make a check
Way?
for eyes.
I think they call that a perception check.
Perception check. Thank you.
Roll for
Investigation.
eyes.
Don't!
Don't roll a 1.
Don't roll a 1.
Investigator perception.
16.
Yeah, I'll say from there you can read it. On that doorway, you see 21, 4, 23, 10, 1.
Dope. I call it out to Malcolm.
Cool.
Okay.
So that was
these are
your
numbers.
movement and your action.
Correct.
Done?
Done.
Mal is both our protagonist and secretary.
Hey, somebody's got to write it down. For sure. Also, I'm not like a fighter.
Yeah.
I'm comfortable with...
You know your lane.
Yeah.
Card?
Yeah.
Ted, pick a card.
Any card?
Any card.
King of Diamonds.
Ooh.
All right.
All right.
I know that guy. He sucks.
So, as you guys spread out, you start hearing one of those groans happen. And... Hold on. Bear with me.
Holding.
Bearing.
Bearing.
Ball bearing.
Oh, no. I wrote things and not my
Bearing straight.
code. Malcolm.
I haven't had breakfast. It's my tum.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Why would you do this to me?
That's where you are.
Damn, okay. Hey, that's fair. 11. 12 minus 1.
11's going to fail.
It's 3 muchness to reroll a saving throw.
Do your thing, man.
I'll save you.
Yeah?
Always.
Okay. All right. I'll trust Quip. He'll save me.
All right. So you hear groaning, and across the walkways in the center of this space, you guys see gears, which are big because you're small, from underneath kind of raise up and roll across the bottom of the grate, poking through the grates. And you are going to take... Okay, not bad. You're going to take 3 bludgeoning damage
All right.
as the gears punch up your legs, jamming your knees like a little bit. You're young. You'll be fine.
I'll be fine. Okay. West is location.
What?
Yeah. That's the numbers.
Wait, you did that without spinning the dial?
Yeah, I did it in my head.
Dude, you're almost as cool as your sister.
Thanks.
No problem. What does Sal say?
It says lunar.
All right.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So that's what we're supposed to fix. I imagine one of these other ones is time, though. I'd like to see it.
So one of these two is time, and then we want to avoid that.
We're not supposed to fix it.
We can do whatever we want.
Yeah, that's true too.
What's she gonna do?
There may be consequences, though.
There's consequences to everything we do.
True.
This is Wonderland. Nothing's for free.
Well, do what you're gonna do.
Okay, and then we go back to the top of the order.
Okay.
Make your own
All right,
decisions.
I am gonna make my way to see what's up on the north door.
Cool. Make your perception.
Perceive.
I am going to use lucky and reroll that.
Hell yeah.
Amazing.
9 perception.
That's pretty
A
bad.
9.
Yeah.
Oh, she has
I
help.
literally, my first
You
one
do
was
have help.
3, and my second one was 4.
You have
Philip
advantage.
gave you help, so you should have one more.
got one more.
You get one more
One
reroll.
more shot.
All right, we're not going to use that d20.
I don't know if I believe that that's the problem.
No, I just...
You think it runs in the family?
Celine almost got the spit take.
Is it run in the family?
Okay.
Is that a thing?
Justyn rolls like a monster. Like
That's
in a
true.
joke.
Yeah.
14.
The daughters of
Just
the
the,
Trella
I think it's
household.
just the what?
14.
14. You are able to make out the following: 6, 20, 26, 2, 22.
I shout that at Mal.
Okay. Watch out for the gears. They'll get you.
Okay.
They pinch. I feel like Peter Griffin.
Okay.
Just like,
Yeah. I don't know what it is, but I shouted it at him, so at least we know, and we already know we want lunar.
That is what.
That's
the
what Alice
Hatter-
wants.
That's what the Mad Hatter asked you to fix as per the bargain.
So Quip is gonna shout out like, "Yo, since the clock is starting to attack our feet, why don't we hit this lunar room and then see how we feel? And if we still got the moxie, then we'll pop into the time room. How's that sound?"
Yeah, that was
Your
my
Highness?
thought.
yeah. Cool. Yep.
Queen says we're good.
What is your... Don't you have one of those watches? Right?
Yes,
Stevie?
I do.
And then what does it have on it? What kind of things can it tell you?
Well,
Like
compass.
the lunar cycle and maybe
That's
a
for sure.
location and maybe time and maybe like a fourth thing that you don't know what it is yet?
planetary alignment.
So maybe that's what the other one is, but it seems like there's rooms that correspond to all the things that yours does.
I'm going to make my way over to this other door to see what I can try to find out from there. So I'm going, that was 15, right? So, 5, 10, and then I'm going to do my dash to make my way over to this door.
Korvis, what are you doing on your turn?
That was a great question. So the door in front of me, I read the numbers and everything. Is there like a handle? Is it just like an open doorway?
There is a grate blocking it. If you want to use your action to investigate, you may find
Well, I want to see, can I see what's in that room?
No, there seems to be a darker walkway through this door.
Magical darkness, seems like. Gotcha. Okay.
Advanced darkness.
This is advanced darkness. Whoa. All right. I'll investigate. I'm just curious because, if I could just peek what's in here. So you said it's an investigation check?
Yes.
Ooh, no, probably not. No.
Okay, we're gonna blow right past that.
Wait, that might be a 4. That's a 4, so it's a 9.
Yeah, no. Ooh, look at the grates. Ooh, so dark. A lot of numbers.
I'm just gonna stay there.
All right.
I'll take the dodge action.
Cool.
Oh, smart.
Smart.
Smarty boy. Next is Mal.
Okay. I guess that north is magic. South is lunar with you, Quip.
Hi.
And then we got location for Korvus, which probably means that east is time. And the numbers for that should be 29, 14, 5 when we get there. I walk back to the pedestal. And because it's safe there, I feel like. All right, I'm also going to take the dodge action. And Philip's going to stay with you and help again.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Okay, so we're not heading over to the lunar door.
Apparently.
I am. I made it. I just took 30. I would have dashed, but I almost died.
Okay, I'll just wait here then.
Okay.
So you ready in action?
Well, it's not my turn yet.
Well, you're next, though.
I would like to continue moving over to the door and see if there is a way to open the grate.
Roll investigation.
10.
With a 10 investigation, I will say you can tell that this doorway doesn't have hinges. So you don't think it's going to open by swinging.
Okay. That'll be my turn then.
Cool.
We're going to get there. We're coming.
Jacob.
Yeah.
Draw a card.
Oh, okay. Whew. King of...
Yeah, it's more so the suit that I'm looking for, not so much the card.
Oh, they're all kings. Okay.
Yeah, they're all kings. All right. So that means Korvis.
Yes.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Does it spell?
No.
It's a big gear.
All right.
It's a mechanical.
We'll make this at advantage because I dodged.
Smart.
Which makes it a natural 20.
Oh!
Way better than the 2 that I rolled. So 23.
Awesome. So you, at the last moment, out of the corner of your eye, see a flash of blue. And you are able to jump out of the way as you see a, almost skipping stone of light, of electricity, jump across the grate.
Oh, okay.
Good dodge.
Yeah, the rest of you see them about. One passes right by you, Stevie, and a couple pass right by you, Quip. But you, luckily, have stationed yourselves just out of its range.
Nice.
And we start back at Stevie.
All right. I am going to bonus action dash.
Cool.
To get right here in front of this. Get those numbers to confirm Mal's theory.
Make an investigation check.
I'm going to feel really smart if I was right. If I reversed it.
Ay, Dios mío.
You have help from Philip still.
Yes,
Take that
help.
advantage,
Thanks,
please.
Philip.
Mm-hmm.
Philip's a good boy. Philip Glass.
Natural 20.
20.
So that's a
Very
20,
pristine.
25 with my
Squeaky clean 20.
it's investigation, right? So 23.
And
Hold on, I went
you
back too far.
see the numbers 20, 9, 13, 5.
Was that what you said?
I said 14. I got it wrong by one. I wrote.
He was close.
I wrote tile.
Yeah, it's the tile room.
Yes, the tile room.
Ooh, we should go there next. I'm
Every
trying
class.
to
It's
refit
21.
my bathroom.
Doesn't matter, but I just want to be accurate here.
Yeah, yeah.
With
Yes.
investigation, it was 21. I backed out
Perfect.
by accident. And
Okay.
didn't get
Perfect.
it there.
All right.
So,
So that is
anyway,
time.
either way, so it is time. It is time.
Did he just say it's time?
We didn't have a lot of fun in the desert.
And-
We didn't
all
have
right,
a lot of
we don't have the
fun
rights.
in the sand. The sand's for you, Mel.
Hey!
Hey.
You're welcome.
I don't know what the fuck's happening right
Trella shit.
It's Trella shit.
It's
Don't
Trella
worry about
shit.
it,
Don't worry
Sean.
about it.
Thank you, Your Madness.
You traded one Trella for another former Trella, and here we are.
We're all tralla-la-la-ing.
Yes.
Everyone could be a Trella if they want.
If you try really hard.
now. Legally, I could be.
You could be.
You could be.
Legally,
Don't
we
do that
could
to
also
Don't do
be.
that to your dice. Don't do that to your dice.
Oh my gosh. I hope I roll better once I have Dougherty.
Maybe
as
that's
last
it.
Name. Maybe
Wouldn't
that's
that
what
be
it is.
wild?
Can't hurt.
Maybe it's the Trella name.
Just you know
Sorry,
what?
Dad.
Sorry, sorry,
All right.
Pops.
So immediately.
No,
He
'cause
also rolls like
Monica
shit.
still rolls bad.
Yeah, but we don't know what Geo's situation is. I don't know.
Oh,
what
okay.
Geo's
Just
situation
okay.
is.
Geo's mediocre.
So what we really need
Aw.
to do is immediately.
You're better than mediocre, babe. I love you. All right. Well,
anywho,
anyway.
Going back to what we were doing.
Tile.
Tile.
Perfect.
The bathroom. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the lavatory.
Yeah, of course.
In the watch.
Yeah, so I'm just, I'm going to make my way over to Quip.
Lovely. Korvis.
I know we want to go to Lunar, but I kind of want to go to Magic.
Magic next. Agreed. Magic next.
Fine, we'll go to Magic next.
Wait. I don't want to give her access to more magic.
We're not saying wait, but maybe we can fix it for us.
This isn't our watch.
Maybe we can just.
I
It's not
have
our
the-
watch yet.
I have this, well,
Okay. Yeah, man. I mean,
We don't need to fix anything. We just want to look.
listen,
Yeah,
I'm
what
just
are we just
excited
like-
that you're not scared right now.
What
I
are
was
we
like, figured out
this-
I had a puzzle to work on.
This is a step in the right direction. Whatever you want, dude.
What if we could like take the magic from the watch?
Are we? Well, I mean,
And then
let's
we
see if
have
we can
her
take the
magic.
moon from the watch first, and that'll set a precedent.
Right.
I agree.
I mean, if we can take her magic, then we're stronger, and maybe we can just be like, no, it's our title.
Yeah, if that's a thing, I'd fully vote for that thing. But like,
I'll
we're just
never know.
we're just
Korvus,
making up stories.
You would look terrible in a hat.
I don't know. You don't know.
And then
Actually, I just had the mental image of Korvus in a Mad Hatter hat, and I think it'd work.
No, you don't know. You never seen me in a hat. I look very fetching in a hat, you jerk.
have you ever tried a hat?
No, we don't really have hats where I'm from.
Yeah, so how do you know that you would look good in one?
And how do you know that I look bad?
I'm
Squiggle
not
grumbles
saying
next to
either
you
way.
like,
yeah, Squiggles.
I think you'd look good in
Squiggles
a
on my team.
All right, squiggles.
he climbs up onto your head and plops like a hat.
That doesn't look good. I look
Yeah.
at Stevie.
Just looks like a growth.
Next to where, how many is it diagonally across to where does that put me?
30.
Just Misty step me right on over there. That's my action, or bonus action, I'm sorry. And then I will action dodge again.
Can you make an investigation check to try and figure out how to open this door?
I just imagined we had to spin the things to do it. But sure.
Because yeah, if we have to spin the thing, then we should
I'm
shout
down.
it over to Mal since he's there.
Yeah.
I
Investigation.
can spin a thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That you're
But it's
missing.
but it's one action to move it to one letter, right?
To
So you're
move
gonna
it
need-
more than one.
No,
To move it.
It is your action to move it.
We
Wherever
like
you
to.
want it to land, that's where it lands.
18. Celine.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. That's one action. So if you're trying to do more, if you're trying to match up to multiple numbers, right?
We're not.
Oh, you're not. Okay.
Well,
You-
it also said start with north and go clockwise, right? So we have
Right.
to,
So I'm
in
saying like
theory-
one is one action.
it
like
could
you
just
can't
be
do
s-
all four in
No,
one
no.
go.
That was just where to line it
Sections,
up
number.
for the
Oh,
puzzle.
I see.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
see.
Jake
okay.
solved the puzzle without us having to do that
I got
part.
it.
I
So that has nothing to do with actually opening.
I did the
What
puzzle
doesn't?
in my brain.
18.
We'll see.
18.
18.
18.
18. With your 18 investigation, you tell that this is a door that slides upwards.
The door slides upwards. Whatever that means.
Oh, cool.
That's my turn.
Add action.
Yep, you notice it is sitting in like what
A
is
slot.
it? Yeah,
Yeah.
slot or treads or whatever.
Yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah. So you might be able to pry it open, or it might just have to do a magic thing.
Do you guys need me over there?
Yes.
Unless it opens with. whatever.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying is we haven't moved the thing yet. So is that solely just to find out which door is which, or if you switch it to the section 1, does that open the door?
I'm gonna hold my turn.
Cool.
Until after Quip goes to see if he can just pull it open from the bottom.
Cool.
And I'm gonna have Philip fly over to Quip.
Cool.
To help him.
Lovely.
You got it, big guy. Just open it.
It's like I'm glowing. I was made for this moment.
Quip.
I try to open the door.
You try to lift the door?
Yes.
Cool. Make a strength check. Good. I would also accept athletics.
Cool.
And you have advantage.
I do.
Because Philip's helping so hard.
So hard.
Natural 20. For a 26.
So
Christy.
You grab onto the grate, doing great proper form, getting in a squat, ready to lift with the legs, not the back.
Tighten my abs so they strengthen my spine.
Yeah. And you pull up and you feel a resistance. Like, there's probably definitely another way this door can open.
Probably.
But it doesn't matter. And you just jack that shit up like a weightlifter.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, you have the door open.
Nice.
I did it. And then I use my 30 feet of movement speed to walk in the place in the down the hallway.
Remove Quip from the map, please. Monica?
Oh, wait. I held my turn. I'm going to move 30 feet. Okay.
Pick a card.
I just walked right into the trap.
Pikes.
You, with your pikes, see the ceiling above you and the grates above you, you see start to heat up and turn like hot red.
This is giving me PTSD and I can
But
yes. Except I can read.
Except you can read. You can figure out the easiest riddle ever. Moving on.
So,
trying to.
The ceiling turns hot red and nothing happens.
Oh.
Almost as if were the clock to still be full of butter, hot globs of grease would be falling from the ceiling right now.
Thanks,
but
Quip
was a super smarty pants.
Cleaned it first.
And cleaned it before that could happen.
I heard my name. What?
So you just see the metal heat up and then die back down. It gets a little uncomfortably warm, but other than that, you're good.
All right, well.
That was weird.
Stevie.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Dashing through the door in a one-horse open sleigh. What?
Korvis.
Yeah, just walking
Same.
through. Yep.
And Mal.
I can't leave. Okay.
So, you guys are through the door.
Buddy's licking his penis again.
Good for him. Good for him.
Yes.
That's the life.
Yes, little boy. Lick your penis.
Here you go. You don't have a muchness for that.
And that is where we will end for today.
Malice in Wonderland stars Jake DiBlasi, Sean Dougherty, Monica Galarza, Ted Sikora, and Celine Trella. Theme song by Ryan Logan. Score by Jake DiBlasi, Rafael Miranda, Justyn Trella, and Kevin O'Leary. Edited by Sean Dougherty. Audio produced by Celine Trella. You can follow us on Instagram at Legends Rerolled or at Facebook.com/Legends Rerolled. Like, subscribe, follow, and be sure to pay your artists. It's the White Rabbit, which is Alice's rabbit.
Dude, I didn't put two and two together.
Yeah, of course.
That makes so much sense. Oh, he's her secretary? That's sad for him.